Paranormal Hunters. We're off to the old Albany quarantine station, also known as Camp Quaranup. In the early days, if people diagnosed with illnesses such as influenza or smallpox arrived in Albany, they would be quarantined in tents on Mistaken Island. This was until the station was finally established in 1875 on the mainland. The quarantine station dealt with many epidemics and diseases until 1930, with a final outbreak of influenza. After this, the facility was virtually closed. Today it operates as a camp for school groups and accommodation for families who want to come and explore Western Australia's magnificent Great Southern Coastline. So tonight we're going to be investigating the Isolation Hospital, the morgue, and also the old graveyard that's on its grounds. Something that we're both looking forward to. We've heard many stories circulating around this camp, and we're hoping tonight that we may be able to measure some of the activity on these grounds.
Yeah, it's been one that's been on our list for a while, isn't it? We've been wanting to come down here and get this one done, so can't wait. It's going to be a really good night.
Alright, we're just about to start our investigation. We've set up all our cameras in the Isolation Hospital and morgue. So follow me inside to Control Centre and we'll check all the camera footage from inside here where Darren is. How you going, Darren? We all set?
Yeah, we've got it all locked down, I think. We've got 3 cameras in the Isolation Hospital where we are right now. We've got camera 1 in the females ward. We've also put our REM pod in the middle to see if we've got some movement there. Camera 2 is in the men's ward. We've actually put in what we're going to call our pH box. Basically it's just car reversing sensors built into it to see if we can possibly catch some movement in that room. Then we've got camera 3, which is facing down the hallway, and there is the entrance to the men's ward and the female ward just around the corner there. You can't quite see it. Camera 4, we're having a bit of troubles with signals because of the distance, so we're going to be changing this one out and putting in a camcorder so it can run nicely through there. Okay, I'm going to stick some audio in the morgue. We're only just about to set up and start. So now's probably a good time to try and do it. There it is. Oh. Okay. Is there anyone in here tonight?
This is the female quarters of the Isolation Hospital. We're going to step inside here and do some EVP work and hopefully catch some voices. What I've done, Darren, I've set the K2 meter on the floor here, and then by the fireplace we've got the REM pod. We'd love to learn from you if you're willing to step inside this room. Do you keep hearing those bangs?
Yeah, I do.
If that's you out there, can you please step inside here? Don't be shy.
It's so quiet.
It's very quiet. So if there's any kids watching this that come to Camp Quaranup, you know that you can sleep easy.
I think so. Did you hear that?
Was that you?
Sounds like that bed.
Touching the bunk bed? Right, we've walked down to the graveyard that's on site here at Camp Quaranup. We don't generally like hanging around at cemeteries, but we're coming here with the thought that if anyone would like to communicate with us, they maybe didn't have something that they said before, they didn't get a chance to say it, we're going to give them that opportunity. There's two gentlemen that are buried here, Joseph Grant and Mr. Maguire, who was a private in the army. So we'll try our luck with the spirit box. The reason we're going with the spirit box is because there's obviously a bit of movement in these trees, a bit of noise contamination, so we'll try the spirit box because it's a bit louder, and hopefully give any spirit that may be here a chance to speak through this device. Hello, is anyone here that would like to communicate with us tonight? We're coming here respectfully.
Someone said, "That's good."
Yeah, it did, eh? That's good. We're coming here respectfully.
Someone said, "That's good."
All you need to do is walk up to us and speak. I'm crying? And speak. I'm crying? Alright spirits, we have a REM pod set up here and also a K2 meter. You may choose one of these devices. Can you give us a reading on one of them, please? All you need to do is step closer to them and they should give us a spike on our reading. Don't be shy. We mean no harm. We're just curious of your existence. Can you give us some evidence?
Oh, what?
Well done. Good work.
Thank you.
Thank you. That's crazy. That hasn't gone off. We set that into one of the rooms there while we were setting up and has not gone off for hours.
Right, this is the morgue. It's the original granite slab, and I've decided to lay on it and see if we can get some sort of responses. Hope you don't mind me laying on the slab here. Don't mean any disrespect. I'd love you to come and join me. Oh, it's cold. I'll put the K2 beside me here. I'll put the REM pod, which will probably be okay, maybe here. As long as I don't set it off. Okay, so that's, see, I'm not setting that off, so it should be pretty safe.
How does it feel, Darren?
Very cold.
I'm glad it's you, not me.
Very cold.
So if there's any spirit still lingering inside here, come closer to Darren.
Is anyone in here with me?
I've decided to give it a real good shot in here on the wall. Is that you? Oh, we'll see how this goes. We'll keep it running. But we've got an EMF detector. We've got our K2 meter. We've got the spirit box running. We've got the REM pod. We've also got our thermometer. Now, it's reading 13.7 degrees. Which, 14 degrees, which we'll see if there any changes in temperature. Is that you saying hello? Don't be shy, step inside the room here. You hear that?
The camera's just shut off.
Just turned off. Was that you? Do you not want us filming in here?
That was a brand new battery.
I don't see cameras like that just turn off.
No.
Does that normally happen?
Never had it before.
Just turn off like that. Right, now we're going to try our luck inside the men's quarters. So this was where all the men who were sick spent their time in this room here. So let's go inside and try our luck. Alright guys, this is Ivan and Darren. Is there anyone still residing inside this room? Can you tell us the name of the boat that you came to Albany on?
Is Joseph here?
Right, I'm by myself inside the women's quarters, and I'm going to run the spirit box while I'm sitting here and see if I can make contact with somebody, and hopefully someone may want to have a conversation with me. Let's see how we go. Is anyone here? Is anyone here? Let's go see how Darren's going. He's in the men's quarters on his own at the moment. How you going, Darren? Any luck?
Very quiet indeed.
So we've just wrapped up our investigation at Camp Quaranup. It was an interesting night. Even though we did catch some evidence, there wasn't an awful lot, and I got the feeling the place is very peaceful.
Oh, definitely. Very, very off. I think it's one of our quietest nights we've had in a long, long time.
It's quite a good thing though, because a lot of children go to this camp and enjoy the activities there, and it's good to know that the old isolation hospital is a peaceful place.
Yeah, I mean, we haven't gone through our footage yet, so we don't know what we might have caught, but our gut feeling is yeah, it was, like you just said, it's very peaceful.
Yeah, we've been to many places that are reputably haunted, and definitely give us the evidence as far as our equipment going off and things like that. So you do get a really good feel of a place, of a location, and yeah, it's just a nice, peaceful place. I feel sorry for the people that went through its doors, but it served a purpose in its time.
And there's a lot of people that got cured or fixed up in the process.
So I'm sure there's a lot of good stories that come out of it as well.
Definitely, 100%.
So, very serene location. If you're going to stay somewhere to be cured of your illness, couldn't think of a better place really. The natural bush there. But that's it from us for tonight. We hope you enjoyed our video. Till next time, we'll catch you in another historical place in WA.
See you soon.